we've been here before, and we are taking the necessary steps going into the next fiscal year. For the capital improvement program, the total is $119.6 million. I've highlighted that we increased our debt service, but we took that from one time. And for the debt service, if we were to keep the planned $50 million in projects that we're planning fiscal year 26, our debt service would have increased by $4 million in this fiscal year. And total in a span of 5 years would have been $19 million. So those were some of the decisions that we made in removing the $50 million in projects to just focus on the essential and mandatory projects.
We cannot introduce any new projects into the ARPA program because all of the funding had to be committed to a project by December of 2024. And all of the funds have to be expended by December 2026. So if there are some leftover funding and there is a project that is already in, but we can expand it, then we'll look at trying to expand that program because we can't introduce new programs.
What we notice is that some organizations that may not have received funding at all, in option one, will now receive funding. They will receive about 25% of their ask. So for some of the organizations that ask for a larger amount of money, instead of receiving nothing, they will receive something. So it will still be harder for them to maybe hit their original KPIs that they set, but for some of the smaller organizations that ask for smaller amounts, they will probably still be able to achieve their goals.
We need to make sure we know how it's being used and what the return on investment, both qualitative and quantitatively, is going to be on our city.
To our employees, your work often happens behind the scenes, but its impact is felt everywhere. In safe streets, clean water, responsive services, and community people are proud to call home.